Hey there and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a video on shopping my stash. I've always wanted to do more of these. I think I did one or two ages ago, but let me know if you're interested. This is a great way for me personally, or for you guys if you have larger collections, to actually rediscover what you have and enjoy what you have and kind of shop within your own stash instead of always purchasing new fragrances. Not that I don't love that, of course, don't get me wrong, but with having as many fragrances as I do, it can be kind of fun to go and rediscover things that you don't really wear as much or that you've forgotten about. So we've got a good mix. I've picked 5. We're going to get into them. I'm going to let you know if I'm going to kind of keep wearing them or if I'm going to change them out and all that good stuff. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe here, follow me on Instagram, and I'm going to take a little moment to show you something that you may have noticed. I have another personalized necklace. I've mentioned this before, so if you know me, you know I love everything personalized to the max because I have a unique name. It's not just like a name you can find when things are, sold in store. I think it's like amped up my love of personalized things. And Karativa, which I will link in the description box below, has so many options for personalization. So I got this beautiful necklace with my name. The first letter of your name will be in these kind of faux diamonds. I love it. I love the cursive on this. It is so, so beautiful. And it'll come like this in a box with a little pouch, which I will actually keep. But in case you wanted to show it off, when you purchase this, you actually get a little mini jewelry box. Again, personalized in gold. I am obsessed with this. You guys, I've been putting some of my favorite pieces. It doesn't fit everything because I'm a jewelry fiend, like I said. But it has like a ring section and it has these 4 areas. I've put like a chunkier ring, 2 pairs of earrings, and a bracelet that I really like. And then here has necklaces and you can put something in this pouch. I haven't hung up my necklaces yet because I've been wearing my main 2, but I will do so, and you can easily travel with this, or you can put it out. Honestly, I've been keeping it out on my drawer sets and stuff, and yeah, I'm really, really liking it. So like I said, I will link it in the description box below if you are like me and you want to check that out. But without further ado, let's get into the fragrances that I've shopped my stash for. The first one is actually the newest one in my collection, and it was like, this was a weird shop my stash moment because it kind of sat in its box for a very long time, which I almost never do, but honestly this year has been so hectic. I got this on from Perfume Online because it was on such a good deal. I forget how much it was, but it was like ridiculously great deal. And this is Guerlain's La Petite Robe Noire, the Légère, I believe. I will put the proper name. There's like a million of these and I own a couple of them, but I never had this one. It's got that cherry leather or like, that cherry vibe to it, but honestly I think this one might be my favorite one. I was kind of drawn to it because I know I like this range, but mainly it was like the price that was such a great deal. And finally, when I got it out of its box and I started wearing it, you guys, I've been so drawn to this one. I've been really drawn to my smaller bottles actually lately, which is, again, strange for me, but you'll see that's like a trend. And this is one that certainly I'm going to keep wearing. I'm going to put it out on my favorites shelf, and I want to keep wearing in this like winter season. I think it's the Black Perfecto one that I have is a lot darker and leans into leather, whereas this one it's just like fruitier and brighter. I'm more drawn to this one, and I think I'll be wearing this one over that one for sure. Definitely make sure you check Perfume Online. I do have a code for them always in my description box, because if they still have that sale and deal, you can snag one of these. Why not, for a great price? But yeah, if you're looking for something kind of like in this range that's a little lighter, it makes sense if it's the Légère. There's a million in this range, so it's hard to keep track, I know, but I've been really liking that one. And the next one that I shop my stash for is from La Maison L'Envie. You guys know I got kind of in this range, into this range earlier this year. And this is the Vanille Noir du Mexique. So, I'll spray this one here. Yeah. The one thing I will say about this range is, overall, they have very, very poor or low sillage and lasting power. I really like the fragrances itself and the scents. And I've gotten more, especially as I've gotten more and more into vanilla scents. But this is a fragrance, it's an eau de toilette, and I feel like it performs at the low end of an eau de toilette level. Honestly, I have body sprays that last longer than this, but it also sits very close to the skin. So I feel like this is a great one for back to office, or if you're in areas where you don't want to have any sillage, but you want to be able to smell yourself very lightly. This is a great one. I've been keeping it, since I've like shot my stash for it, I've been keeping it on my work desk, and I'll just spray it throughout the day. I don't really wear this when I'm going out and I want a fragrance to last, but it's got this sort of, I don't know, it's got this sort of true vanilla scent that I don't find sickening at all because it doesn't lean very sweet, and I think it's actually maybe a nicer one to layer with other scents if you do want it to last longer, but personally I've just been wearing it on its own when I'm more into a skin scent moment, which albeit is rare. I've been actually enjoying wearing it at home. All right, so the third one is actually one that I pulled out to wear to a work meeting, and I found I actually really like it. Or I've rediscovered it, and I've been wearing it to meetings often. I feel like it's a nice meeting or like classic fragrance, and that's J'adore by Dior. Listen, it's not anything revolutionary now, but I remember when it came out, my mom had a bottle, and I just thought this bottle and this fragrance was the most beautiful thing. I mean, it might have just been like a mother-daughter thing where everything she wore seemed beautiful to me. But now that I've got my own bottle and I've rediscovered it, I really almost never wore this when I picked it up. It was sort of just for collection purposes, and I feel like it's a really just classic fragrance. Like I said, it's not groundbreaking in any way now, but at the time it was like a huge favorite. It's floral, it's got like a touch of shampooiness, but it's not too shampooy, it's not too dark. I feel like it just smells like a classic feminine fragrance. It's a very, very classic fragrance without being too heady of a floral or too vintage or anything, but I've really liked it. I think I'm going to leave it out just like this one, whereas the Vanille Noir du Mexique, I think I'm going to reshop my stash for something else just because I'm not really a skin scent person. This actually lasts a lot longer on me, so I will be enjoying that one. Then, like I said, I've been in the small bottle game lately, so I pulled out my Love Story Eau Sensuelle by Chloe. I've actually really always loved this one. I do wish that I had this in a larger bottle compared to some of my other Chloe's that I'm just kind of over with, because this is my favorite. This is my favorite Chloe. Honestly, I think it is. I even have the, the name is escaping me now, but the powdery Chloe that everyone was obsessed with. I found that one, and I feel like I still reach for this one more. There's like a creaminess to this one that isn't in the original Love Story. This is definitely a situation where I prefer the flanker. I don't know, there's like, yeah, it's that creaminess. There's something warmer about this one. I love this. You can see actually there is a dent in this. It's easy to travel with. This fits in my smallest of clutches as well on a night out if you did need to reapply. So love that one. And then finally, last but not least, this is a bit controversial. I will mention what other people say this smells like. To me, it doesn't smell like that at all, but I adore this fragrance, and for whatever reason it got like lost in a box somewhere for a while, but I've refound it and I'm loving it. And this is Nuit by Zara. You guys, I'm gonna spray it on this hand so I can smell it. I love this scent. When I first smelled this in the store, I was like, where have you been all my life? It is such a nondescript bottle with such a nondescript name. I don't think it should be called Nuit at all. It's not a dark scent. It is a clean fragrance girly's best friend. Like the clean girl aesthetic that's on TikTok and social media, this is a perfect scent to exemplify that. It is like powdery and soapy and clean, and floral, and yet not too much of any of those. Oh my god, I think it's perfect. Zara has killed the game. It's actually called Nuit Zara Dress Time 02, but it is a small itty bitty bottle. You would never expect it to be great. I almost didn't smell it a million times, but I love this. The reason I say it's controversial is because I have read and heard that people that don't like this think it smells like baby wipes. And I disagree. I mean, there is a cleanliness to it that I get where they're going, I suppose, but it doesn't have that sort of baby powder scent. Or baby wipe scent. I just think it smells clean and powdery, but I don't think it ventures into the baby powder scent, because I also love those scents, but this isn't that. You know what I mean? This doesn't smell like Demeter baby powder or baby. I love it. I think give it a try. It is so inexpensive. This is one that is never leaving my favorite shelf. I mean, never is a very long time, but I'm definitely not shopping my stash again. I'm going to leave this one, this one, this one, and this one out so I can enjoy, and I probably will kind of put this back towards the back of my fragrance collection and see what else I can discover. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Let me know in the comments below which fragrances you've kind of rediscovered in your collection, if you've tried any of these, or any of these are ones you'd like to try. If this one you've tried and you love it or hate it, regardless of how you feel, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye!